It is time for Cavy Cam Live, and today we got some different treats for them that they will receive at the end of the day. Once we're done cleaning the cages, I got these little fruit and veggie pie treats, so we'll see if they like them. Leave those in the cage for them once everything's done. So we're gonna start with our younger piglets. Gonna break this cage down and set it up. Get the girls out of here and set them up with a fresh cage. Let's do it. All right. Whoops. Oh, hello, Miss Ailita. No, we're not going to struggle. Gotcha. No, we are not going to jump. We are not going to jump.
We were very good the past couple days. We went out to the mailbox.
Oh, yes.
I took Yumi and Alita both, and I find if I do that, then we can go for a walk and they get they can sniff and
oh yeah. They're being good. They were good enough to do that this time. That's good. All right, so we're gonna put them on the bed.
I think when I took them out individually, they were not happy.
Well, sometimes you have to do what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
You go over there. You go up there. This goes right here. There you go. Run along, Miss Ailita. Good girl. All right, we get them on the bed, and Yumi was just here a second ago. There she is. Come here, Yumi.
And who goes here?
I got a hold of her.
Yeah.
And we got their food. We'll freshen this up for them as well. In you go. In you go. Or Burrow, do whatever you're going to do. Alright, we got the laundry basket.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Clean this cage off.
Shake, shake, shake out the crap.
As much of it off as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Before we throw these rags in the laundry and chuck them out and put these things in the laundry, we'll get them some fresh rags.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to put the towel out. For the... Alright, yep. We're going to be... Yes, Skis Fees 11 says critters. Yes, there are 2 guinea pigs. It's time to clean out their cage, so I got them right now sitting on my bed somewhere. Here, let's see if I can find them. They're... Oh, yeah. Here are the babies. Hanging out right near my sweatpants. There's Miss Ailita right there. Hey, Mike, what's up? Guess you changed the name of your channel as Yumi decides to go into hiding. Crazy guinea pig.
And they're guinea pigs.
All right, so we're going to take this cage apart and get ready to clean it out.
I will get out of your way.
Thank you, Mama.
That's
fine.
Sorry.
Oh, I can dodge around those. Let's lay this down. Oh, different rag this time. That's okay. Put this out in the hallway. Oh. All right, so we're gonna get our hands underneath here, unfold this dog pad that I use to keep everything nice and clean. And so far, so good.
When you're ready.
Let me just get everything unfolded first.
Okay, of course.
Fold this up nicely. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was afraid would happen. Got trash bag ready? Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
to shake off these rags.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, this might not have gone as cleanly this time. Try to get all this towards the middle. So I can just bare handle this in. Fold this, roll this up. We're going to actually go this way this time.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Just
Doesn't want to be heat.
no, it's just not. Just couldn't get a good hold on the one side. There we go. All right. Ready? Thank you, Mama. At the bottom?
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right. Yes, you did. It's in. All right. And we will then. I'm gonna have to shake the rag off because we also have to swap out rags this week.
Compound.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit got past the pad this time, so we're gonna have to throw this rag in the laundry this
Okay.
week. Actually,
Not big.
we usually have to swap these rags about usually swap the rag out about once or twice a week. Well, about once a week or every other week, sorry, depending on how much of the urine gets past the pad. So sometimes it doesn't, like last week. So that made things a lot easier. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you had a different name, Mike. I was wrong about that. That's all cool, though. All right. So we are going to take out this rag, too, because, yeah, that got a little... They got to this rag as well.
Okay. That's what they're there for.
Yep, that's why we have them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to
They
swap
are
this out.
very
Chuck that right into the laundry. I got to shake this off real quick.
intelligent creatures
Oh, yes.
and know how to drive us crazy.
Oh, yes, they do. So I'm going to wipe off all this residual. Because this cage is actually a lot easier to change this out with. So I can take that and we'll just pour that right in there. Thank you, Mom. Give that a good shake. That's the best we're going to do, I think.
Yeah.
And we're going to go in with 2 fresh rags. Nothing like good to reuse some old shirts. We'll lay these down. As we set the cage back up and get this thing ready
If you need a third, let me know.
for our girls to live in. We might be all right without a third.
Yeah.
Primarily need the bigger one on this side because this is where they do all their business.
Definitely.
Now that side's where they tend to do all their business. This side right here is where where I put the shelves, so they don't usually do as much there. All right, next, gonna lay down a fresh rag. Never mind, excuse me, not a fresh rag. Fresh dog pad. Open that up. Oh, that actually helped quite a lot. The one side didn't fold. Didn't unfold.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, we get our little fun things right there. Because no matter how much I wouldn't mind this, guinea pigs cannot stay on my bed the whole time. Because I do not have the time, sadly, to change my bed sheets as often as I would need to.
Right.
And I do not have enough bed sheets to change them as often as I would need to if I could just let them run on the bed the whole time.
You do. You just limit yourself.
No, I don't. I wouldn't be able to do... I would run out of bed sheets because we'd be changing them every 20 minutes.
True.
Because guinea pigs do their business every 20 minutes. And they also give you little or no warning.
Mm-hmm. Except for backing up.
Not even that sometimes. Sometimes they just let it go. All right, so we're going to fold this down. There we are, nice and neatly folded. And do the one side just a little bit more. Get this lined up with the bottom of the cage. This way the guinea pigs cannot get to it because they love to chew on things. There we go. Alright, next we are going to go in with our fresh bag of bedding. This week we've got Tutti Frutti. Yeah, I have no idea.
Nothing like candy color.
Yeah, pretty much. Make some nice candy colors right there.
Because Tutti Frutti is a candy.
Yes, it is. So we're going to give that one little slice right there. And we're going to slice it down here. Actually, we'll just put that up there for now. Yeah, that's fine right there. I'll grab that later. And let's get this bedding laid down in the cage. We'll use what, about half of this in here, and then we'll use, well, maybe not half, more like a third, and then we'll put the remainder in the other cage.
Right.
In the bigger of the two cages. All right. And stuff clumps pretty decently, but it also expands nicely and creates a nice, soft, nice and soft space for the girls to enjoy.
They love the feel of it.
Lay that down. There we go. Use some little chunks this way. Have a little more control over how we spread this bedding out.
Yeah.
I'll make sure this is nice and as best covered as I can. Come on. Push that down and fold. Bring this bedding out. Girls will have a nice, colorful little environment for them to play in.
Right.
And I see Mama already has our first shelter and the second shelter ready. Well, I'll put the other shelter in just a moment. That should be plenty. And that's how we do it. All right. Spread that out nicely. And we got another rag for them to lay on. So we'll put that right over here where the shelter is going to go. Well, the bigger of the two shelters. Followed closely by the second, our homemade shelter for them.
We love to pounce on them.
They'll sit on that thing, they'll play on that thing. They'll do everything except sleep in it. I don't know why that is. Next, our regular shelter. All right. And we are going to then dump out this old food. Oops. Let me just find the trash can. What do I do with it? Oh, it's right here. Dump out that old food and put some fresh food right in here. And a nice fresh bowl of food to enjoy. I like to go a little over the top with this. There we go. All right. Now we're going to bring in the top of the cage. Time to put the top back on, and then we'll reintroduce the guineas. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, we forgot the head. We will do that in just a moment. There is one more thing we got to put in here before I introduce the guinea pigs, and that is the fresh Timothy hay that they love to chew on and eat. So we will do that in just a moment as soon as I get this cage to sit square. And of course, I always forget to take these tabs off. Come on, get in there. There we go. What about this side? There we go. And there we have it. We just fresh. We're all set with that. Open this up.
Don't forget the hay.
Yep, we're going to get to that. There's not enough left in there. So.
There is.
Oh, just enough for this cage.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to use up the box, our first box, and just pour that right in here. Well, that is a lot of hay for them, but that's all right. And my friends, we're also going to break out these fruit and veggie pies and see how they like these. So, let's get the plastic off these real quick. All it takes is one little slice to get in there. That was legitimately a little slice. Might need to cut that a second time. Yeah, as my blade falls. Come back here. There we go, that's better. Take the plastic off this, if it'll actually come off. There it goes. All right. Look at this fruit pie. Look at that nice fruit pie, my friends. Give them a nice fresh view of that. Oh, they're going to love this. All right. So we'll spread that hay around, shake off the shelter a little bit. Put that right in there. I'm going to open this bottom and bring you in for a closer look before I introduce the guinea pigs. Let's bring you in.
Ooh, that looks good enough to eat.
Absolutely, they're going to love this. All right, let's angle that. We got one more before we introduce the guineas. We'll throw the veggie pie, we'll throw the fruit pie in there too. And this can go.
You're going to do them both in the same order?
Yeah, and then I'm going to do the same in the next cage.
Because I was going to say you could, that might last a couple days. You could.
I'll throw them both in, let them see what they do with them.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, oh, here it is. All right. So we'll give that a little slice right there. Yeah, I bought one for each cage. I bought a set for each cage.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to put the fruit in this one, and we're going to give the other two to Risa and Riku.
Okay. Last time I think I put one in each.
And we'll do both this
That was
time.
a while ago.
And here's the second one. It is time to bring in the girls and see how they like these. Are they still hiding in the same spot? Oh, Yumi is. Come here, Yumi. Come here. Come on. No. I got the Yumi.
Hello. Hi, Yumi.
All right, my friends, here comes Miss Yumi. There you go. See what she decides to go into hiding.
And then she came back right back out again.
Oh, good. All right.
And then
Here is Ailita. And they both decided to go into hiding.
And here comes Yumi.
Shift this camera just a tad. Yep, and we're just gonna let the girls get settled in. I'm gonna see if I can give you guys a little bit better camera angle. How did I do this last? Oh, right, I did it this way. Sorry about the shaky camera. There we go. We'll let that close up for now. And we'll see what the girls do while I go break down the other cage. All right. Let's get the other cage broken down. That's all right. We've got the other bag. Oh, what did I do with it? Must be in the other room.
This big bag.
That's not going to fit.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was a big plastic bag that went with the hay.
The other bag of hay is in the back room, empty.
Ah, yes, we'll use that. Perfect. And I'll take that box outside and break it down. Yeah, I'll break that box down outside. That the excellent vendor didn't get it. Excellent vendor doesn't get it. Maybe. I'm not breaking it down the other bag. Unless we just threw that bag.
That's what I just said.
All right, my friends, it's time to set up the other cage. So I'm gonna bring you in there. We're gonna bring you into the other cage, the room, get you set up, and you'll get to see what the other girls choose to do as we set the cage and put it all back together again. So here we go. Full broken down cage for you. 3 pieces. There we go. Push this all to one side. And let's get this cage put back together.
Sounds good.
Come on through. Move that aside just to give us space. Take this plastic. Reassemble this cage. This one's going to be a little more, this one's a little more stubborn than the other.
Yeah.
Because this piece of plastic here, which it's great that it comes apart.
That's a heck of a time getting it together.
Yeah. There we go. Pull that away from the edge a little bit. All right. We got our 2 dog pads. Because we use 2 of them for this bigger cage. Don't have to fold them as much as we do the other.
No.
But we're still going to fold these blue tabs in. We don't use those. These dog pads makes cleaning the cage a lot easier. At the end, we'll make this a lot easier next week because we can just roll everything up in them, as you saw with the other cage, and put them right into the trash can. Thank you, Mom. So we are going to stretch that out, fold that down, separate that out. That looking nice. Lay these down. All right. Now we're going to give them the rest of this Tutti Frutti bedding. We're just going to flatten that out.
If we will cooperate.
Of course, just got to stick your hand in there and break the pieces up. It's out in one big chunk of series of chunks and just lay it down and spread it out.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a bag that we can reuse next week.
Right.
That'll clean them out, thank you. And let's get these spread out. Try to do the best I can to make this as even as I can. Although I still have no idea how guinea pig urine got on the underside of the cage. That is a mystery to me.
Magicians.
Yes, I don't know how they managed to get past the pee pad, but they have.
They are magicians.
That's what do you expect from guinea pigs.
And that's the mystery and fun of having a guinea pig.
Yeah, when they're not driving you completely nuts. All right, can you pass me a rag, please? All right, next we're going to give them a nice soft rag to lay down on. We will get to their treats in just a moment. Lay that down nice and neatly for them. Not that they'll keep it nice and neat, but we can only try.
They love to roll around.
Yep. Here comes one shelter. Put that nice down for them. Spread this bedding out a little more as I go. Apparently we used a little more in the last cage. Ow. Okay. Camera malfunction.
Sorry about that.
This thing must not be as stable as we anticipated.
You could be.
There we go, easy fix. It's called going around. There we go. I got it. Can you give them a fresh bag? We're gonna get some fresh food for them as well. And while she's doing that, we're gonna put the top of the cage on. Not the first time I've had a camera fall over, certainly will not be the last time though. There we go. That opened up.
Sorry.
Achoo. All right. We're going to bring the camera down. Set up to introduce the guineas.
Hey, babies.
We'll get them in just a moment. All right, we'll let them settle here. Yeah, girls. Oh, they already know it's time to return to the cage, my friends.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We've got them also here. Lay that right over there for them. We do need the hay. Crack open a fresh box. And that was the sound of our of a slice to get us in. Actually. All right, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
The sign of fresh hay, my friends, when it comes off in a big brick. So we're gonna give them a couple of bricks of hay. We'll let them break it apart. Unfortunately, the younger ones, the hay was already broken up, so couldn't have as much fun with that.
No.
All right. They're gonna have lots of rewards this week.
Oh, yeah, they've earned it.
Yes, they have.
Because they're our babies.
And I don't care how old they are, they will always be our babies.
That's right.
All right, my friends, time to introduce the guinea pigs to the new shelter, to their new environment. Yep.
There we are.
Come on, you work with me here. Good girl. Hey. You said you're not getting away that easily.
Right.
All right, my friends. Here they are.
The
Here comes
stars of
Riku.
the show.
And here comes Risa. Oh yes, she loves her middle body purr, her middle body rubs. Go that way. All right, we'll let them get settled in while I get everything cleared up.
Yep.
Give us a little better camera angle right there. There we go. There. All right, we'll let that sit and run while we get everything gathered up.
Mhm.
I suppose. There we go. I see we're going to need bedding this week, so I'll get some while I'm out.
Yes, they will. And if you can find a hang chew toy for Miss Anita.
Oh, yes, we'll bring them a fresh chew toy as well.
Yeah, because theirs is looking a little sad.
Oh, definitely. Alright, I'm going to tie this off and bring this out.
Mhm.
Alright. Alright, it seems like a good enough time to cut off since nobody's really watching right now, but that's alright. That's going to do it for Cavy Cam Live. I will see you all next time.